In the heart of the realm of Atheria, a land woven from starlight and ancient magic, stood the citadel of Lumina. For generations, it housed the celestial flame, a divine fire that blessed the land with life and prosperity. Its light kept the blight at bay, creeping darkness that withered all it touched. But the flame was fading. A prophecy, whispered on the winds of time, spoke of a hero destined to rekindle it, a hero who would rise when shadows grew longest. That hero was Kalen, a young guardian of the flame, whose heart burned with a courage that rivaled the fire he protected. He was raised on stories of the flame's creation, tales of gods who sacrificed a piece of their own essence to gift mortals with light. As the flame dwindled, turning from a brilliant inferno to a mere ember, Kalen watched in horror as the blight began to reclaim the edges of Atheria. Crops failed, rivers ran black, and a chilling despair settled over the people. He knew he could not stand by and watch his world die. Guided by the last of the flame's seers, an old woman named Lyra, Kalen learned of his quest. To reignite the celestial flame, he would need to gather 3 sacred artifacts: the Sunstone of Spla, the Moon Petal of Lunara, and the Star Sword of Astra. Each was hidden in a perilous corner of the realm, guarded by ancient forces. Lyra gave him a final warning. The journey would demand more than just strength. It would demand a piece of his very soul. His first destination was the sunken city of Solara, a magnificent ruin lost beneath the waves of the Azure Sea. To reach it, Kalen had to navigate the treacherous Whispering Straits, where siren songs lured sailors to their doom. He plugged his ears with beeswax, focusing only on the rhythmic pull of his oars and the faint warm glow he could feel emanating from deep below. After days of rowing, he found the entrance, a swirling vortex of water. Taking a deep breath, he plunged into the abyss. The city was a breathtaking, silent world of coral-encrusted towers and ghostly light. In the central temple, guarded by the great Kraken, the sunstone pulsed with the warmth of 1,000 suns. The Kraken was a colossal beast of tentacles and fury. It wasn't a battle of brute force. Kalen remembered Lyra's words about understanding, not conquering. He didn't draw his sword. Instead, he presented a luminous pearl he had found, an offering of beauty to the ancient guardian. The Kraken, its ancient eyes filled with a weary wisdom, paused. It recognized not a threat, but a plea. It recoiled, allowing him to claim the Sunstone. As he touched it, a wave of warmth spread through him, a memory of Atheria in its prime. Next, Kalen journeyed to the Moon Petal Glade, a mystical forest bathed in eternal twilight. The air hummed with ethereal energy, and the trees whispered secrets to one another. Here, the moon petal of Lunara bloomed only once a century under the light of a twin moon alignment. The glade was protected by the Fae, mischievous and fickle spirits who saw mortals as playthings. Their queen, a being of shimmering light and cunning, challenged Kalon to a game of riddles. Fail, and he would become a permanent resident of their twilight world. Kalen's mind raced. The riddles were paradoxes designed to trap the logical mind. I have no voice, but I tell all stories. "What am I?" the queen asked. Kaelan thought of the stars, the silent witnesses to history. "A book," he answered, but that was too simple. Then it hit him. "Time," he declared. The Fey Queen smiled. After 3 such riddles, she was impressed by his insight. She led him to the heart of the glade, where a single silver flower pulsed with soft, cool light. As he plucked the moon petal, he felt a profound sense of peace, a quiet strength that settled deep within his spirit. His final trial lay in the jagged peaks of the Starfall Mountains, where the heavens themselves seemed to touch the earth. There, amidst a crater of crystallized energy, lay the starsherd of Astra. The path was treacherous, a vertical climb against razor-sharp winds that could tear a man from the rock. But the physical challenge was secondary. The mountain was guarded by a shadow griffin, a creature born from the fears of all who dared to climb. It did not attack his body, but his mind. As Kaelan climbed, the griffin projected visions into his thoughts, images of his home consumed by the blight, of Lyra turning to dust, of his own failure, despair, heavier than any mountain, threatened to pull him down. He saw himself as a fraud, a boy playing at being a hero. He faltered, his grip slipping. But then he felt the warmth of the sunstone and the cool calm of the moon petal. He remembered why he started this journey. Not for glory, but for the faces of his people, for the promise of dawn. He pushed the fear away, focusing on that love. The visions flickered and died. At the summit, the griffin awaited, but it was smaller, less menacing. It was his own fear made manifest. He walked past it, his heart clear, and took the starsherd. It hummed with cosmic power, a fragment of creation itself. Returning to the citadel of Lumina, Kaelan found Atheria on the brink of collapse. The celestial flame was now just a single, flickering spark. The blight was at the citadel's very gates. He approached the altar and placed the 3 artifacts around the dying ember. The sunstone brought warmth, the moon petal brought serenity, and the starsherd brought cosmic energy. The artifacts glowed, pouring their power into the flame, which flared for a moment before sputtering again. It wasn't enough. Lyra's final words echoed in his mind. It would demand a piece of your very soul. But Kaelan now understood the gods had given a piece of themselves. The artifacts could only prepare the vessel. The final catalyst had to be a sacrifice of life, of essence, of will. He looked out at the encroaching darkness and then at the faces of the few defenders left, their eyes filled with a desperate hope. He had brought them that hope, and he would not let it die. With a final, determined smile, Kaelan stepped into the heart of the altar. He channeled all his energy, all his memories, all his love for Atheria into the flame. He felt the sunstone's warmth merge with his courage, the moon petal's peace with his resolve, and the starsherd's power with his spirit. An unbearable, brilliant light erupted from the altar. It was not a fire of destruction, but one of pure creation. Kaelan felt himself dissolving, his physical form becoming one with the light. The new celestial flame roared to life, a supernova of divine energy that exploded outwards from the citadel light. It washed over Atheria, a wave of pure light that vaporized the blight, healed the land, and brought color back to a gray world. The rivers ran clear, the fields turned green, and the sun broke through the dark clouds. Atheria was saved. Kalan was gone, but he was also everywhere. He was in the warmth of the sun, the gentle light of the moon, the twinkle of every star. He had become the fire itself, the eternal guardian of his beloved home. The people of Atheria never forgot their hero. They told his story not as a tragedy, but as a testament to the power of sacrifice and the enduring strength of a single courageous heart. And in the center of their land, the celestial flame burned brightly, a constant reminder of the boy who became a star to save them all.